Well, hello there. It's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. You know what? I really like this one. I'm really happy with it. I'm really proud of it. I didn't really expect to actually like it. To be honest, originally I was working on a completely different build. I've shared some screenshots on my Twitter. You will see it a bit in the back of the build and the back of a couple screenshots. But it's a mermaid castle. And it's kind of a big build and I'm going into too much detail that I probably shouldn't, and I'm using the tool mode way too much, so it's been taking forever and I've been losing my mind, not gonna lie. So while I was building, I'm so done. I am so done. I want to do something simple, something fun, something small, something colorful, something that's in the ocean and summaries. I was like, you know what? Screw this, I'm gonna do something different. And my favorite build of 2020, well, you can actually see the build that I'm talking about it in the back, but my favorite build in 2020 is a raft that I did. I did it back, I think, in March. I took 2 months of YouTube and I came back and I was really inspired and I was really motivated and I created that build, which did so well. People really liked it, which kind of surprised me, not gonna lie. And I think the fact that it was so well received, it kind of affected how much I actually liked it. So definitely my favorite build of 2020. And I saw this illustration, which of course I will link in the description, and it was kind of giving off a vibe similar to that build. It was in the middle of the ocean, it was a very small build, but it had a lot of details. So it was oceanic, yes, fun, yes, colorful, yes, tech, we're gonna build that. And I was so excited. It was this cute juice box illustration in the middle of the ocean, and it was so adorable, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, yes please. And honestly, I'm not lying, I got so excited, so excited, and I started building it. And honestly, I reached the point that I was so frustrated because, well, you can actually see the light art. It had these cool designs and patterns on the juice box, which on the illustration they looked cute. They added detail, and of course I wanted something that would add detail to the build. So I was like, okay, how can I do that? I was like, you know what? Light art. Which, let me tell you, I should not be allowed near lights ever again. This is atrocious. This looks terrible. Let's not focus on the freaking light art. Let's just focus on the entire build, the rest of it. But yeah, it was this cute juice box, which after I did the light art, I was struggling to actually make it look like a juice box. Because let's be honest, I don't really know how to do that. And in the illustration, it looked really good and it actually looked like a juice box. And originally I tried to copy the illustration the way that they did the top pattern, but it didn't work. I kept staring at it and I'm like, this looks terrible. This makes zero sense that this is a juice box. I have no idea what the hell is going on, so I searched juice box illustrations and I found the one that I actually went with, which I think it kinda looks like a juice box. Again, I'm not designed to create juice box in The Sims, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, especially since, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen anyone else making juice boxes, so pretty happy with that. After I figured out the exterior, I was struggling with the interior. I was like, okay, we did the exterior. Now, how the freak, how do I furnish that? What is this build supposed to be? Because let me tell you, no one goes in the gallery and they're like, you know what I want in my save file? Yes, I want a juice box. No one does that. So I'm like, how do I brand this build? What is this build? What's the personality of this build? And of course it's juices, and with Miko Lifestyle we got juices, so I was like, maybe a juice retail store. I don't like that. Why would anyone download a juice box juice retail store in the middle of Solani? So I decided to go with a restaurant that would sell juices and ice cream. Now, a problem that arises that just occurred to me while I was editing is I don't know if you can actually sell ice creams or even juices in restaurants. So that's a whole different problem that I will have to figure out, because I didn't create the menu for the restaurant and I should definitely check it out. So yeah. But you will see like underneath in the first floor where the kitchen, I guess, area is, I wanted to make it kind of like an ice cream store, sort of. So I'm sure we've all went to a gelato store once in our lives, and they have like these boxes with ice cream, right? From which they scoop you ice cream, which I really like, and I wanted to make something similar in The Sims. So I filtered by, what's the pack the ice cream came? Cool Kitchen stuff pack, I think. And I'm like, it has to have something with ice cream related, right? And it had those metallic cans. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use those, and then I'm gonna place something inside them to make it look like ice cream. Big brain idea. So I tried to place those metallic cans, and everywhere I tried, they were like, it needs to be placed on specific surfaces, it needs to be placed on specific. I'm like, fuck you. Where do you need to be placed? And I was so annoyed, so I decided, you know what? Let's go to the gallery. People are smarter than me. Someone has to have figured out where the frick those metallic boxes go to, right? So I go to the gallery and I search the hashtag ice cream and I filter by rooms. And this god has created a room with every ice cream flavor. Now, I don't know about you, but I definitely, when I play the game, never make ice cream. I'm too lazy for that. It takes too much time, too much effort, I don't really care. So apparently, when you make ice cream, those metallic cans appear, and like there are all the different flavors, and you can just, I don't know, take from there, I don't know, but I was so happy. Like, yes. And like it had all those different flavors, and I just enlarged them to make them look like the boxes that the ice cream stores, gelato stores have. And I'm like, hell yeah. Something in this build that doesn't make really much any sense, I guess, is this area. So after I was done with the entire box thing, I obviously had to decorate the whole sand area. Because in The Sims, the gallery thumbnails are from the beach area. No, I guess the sand area, not like the sea area. So I'm like, okay, I need to decorate that. What do I do? And I searched, and guess what? There aren't any restaurants in the middle of the sea. Can you believe it? I can't. So I'm like, what the frick am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. So I decided to create essentially on the front a little area where it's like the reception area, if you will, of the restaurant. The people, I guess the clients, go and check in there. And then a jet ski drives them to the restaurant. Now, this is not cost efficient. This is not energy saving. This doesn't make any sense. But you know what? It doesn't work in The Sims either. The Sims just swim to the restaurant, but it looked okay. And this is what matters. So yeah, this is it. Oh, my favorite part of the restaurant, I'm not sure if it is visible on the screenshots. On top of the whole juice box, there's of course a straw, because it's a juice box, we gotta have the straw. And the illustration had bubbles, so I was like, we need bubbles. And I used the bubble machine. I was like, I'm happy. So yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll have an amazing day, and take care. Bye.